Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to College Launchpad STEM Virtual College Fair powered by StriveScan. My name is Sibel. I will be your facilitator for this evening. I am super excited to have these amazing universities and colleges here to tell you a little bit about themselves, but then also a little bit about their STEM programs. So before we get started learning a little bit about them, I want to preface this by saying it is a 45-minute session. So we're going to squeeze every minute in there, but remember, it is just an appetizer session. So it's really important that you take some notes, get down their contact information, and definitely follow up afterwards. Also, a few other housekeeping items here. Remember that you are muted and your video is turned off. So the panelists cannot see or hear you. So you're probably wondering, well, Sibel, how in the world do I ask all the questions that I have? Well, that in and of itself is a great question. You will use your Q&A. Okay, in your Zoom toolbar, you'll click on that Q&A button and type your questions to the presenters at any time. I stress at any time. Please do not wait until the last minute to ask those questions. The reason for that is because we do not have a live Q&A happening at the end with your questions. So our panelists and presenters will actually be answering your questions through typed answer in that Q&A throughout the entire session. Please also do us a favor so it's a lot easier to get those answers to you by putting the school's name within the question. Again, please put the school's name within the question in that Q&A button. This is one out of many, many college presentations that are offered. We do have some other of these presentations happening at later dates. So please check the schedule on the website for those. And you know what, if mom missed out on tonight, or grandma, grandpa want to check it out, or maybe a friend or a cousin, or you know what, maybe you just want to relive the fun all over again, you can do so. All of these sessions are being recorded and they will be available at strivescan.com/launch. With that said, you all, I would love to get started with our first school up for tonight, the University of Redlands.
All right, everyone. Hello, my name is Sejal Wadi, and I'm one of the admissions counselors here at the University of Redlands. And so I'm going to walk you through just a bit of information about our institution, who we are, and how things work here at Redlands. And so we're going to get started with just some quick facts about Redlands. We are a small private college here in Southern California. We have around 2,400 undergraduate students. So again, a small private college in the suburbs, sandwiched between Los Angeles and Palm Springs. We are a residential institution, and so we guarantee housing for all 4 years, and our students tend to live on campus. So if you're wanting that traditional college experience where you're living on campus and you're surrounded by community, Redlands is definitely something that you should look into. In terms of student organizations, there's a lot of ways for students to get involved, be it through our Division III athletics, outdoor programming, service organizations, programs in the arts, Greek life, diversity-based programs. There's a lot of ways for you to find community, for you to grow as a leader, and just to make sure that you're connected to campus. For us, both the education of your heart and your mind is important. So we want to make sure, of course, that you grow academically, that you grow in the areas that interest you, but also that you're, again, growing in your understanding of the importance of service, of community, leadership, and diversity. And so here's a list of all the academic programs we have at Redlands. Note that with the exception of our Johnston Music program, we actually don't admit by major. So many of you watching today are interested in STEM, you're interested in the sciences. Know that since we are a small school, classes here are small, including classes in the sciences. Our student to faculty ratio is 13:1. All of our classes are taught by faculty. We don't have teachers assistants at Redlands. So in your biology and your chemistry and your physics courses, you will be taught by faculty. You will know the other students in your class, but also your faculty will be the person teaching your labs with you. And what's nice is since we're a small school, we have no impacted majors. You'll have an opportunity to come in, explore, get to know our faculty, get to know our facilities, and you'll have until the end of your second year to choose what you want to study. So if you're not quite sure exactly which science program you want to study, no worries. You'll have time to explore, again, get to know all the different options, all the different concentrations available, and then you'll have until the end of your sophomore year to decide what you want to study. If you decide you want to study two things or maybe do a major and a minor, again, those are all things that you can do at Redlands. We want to partner with you to help you put together a program that makes sense for your academic interests and also makes sense for what it is you're wanting to do after graduation. Here's a little bit more information specifically about our various science options. Our different programs are located in our Stauffer Center for Science, Mathematics, and Environmental Science. So they're kind of all together. It's a more recent building on our 100-year-old campus. And so there's a lot of amazing facilities, research opportunities available. Our students do summer research both on campus and off campus. And so know just that we have some great resources available to you at Redlands to make sure you have what you need to be engaged in research, to do field work, and to make sure that you're taking your learning out of the classroom and you're able to see how it works in kind of real life situations. Also know we think there's other experiences that are important to you, be it study away, internships, service, again, research, field work. We think you should get out of the classroom. And so even as a science major, you can absolutely study away and do other things that we think are important to your learning at Redlands. I want to wrap up by letting you know the admissions process. We're a Common App school, so you need to submit your Common App, transcripts, and letters of rec. Know that we are test optional, and we are test optional for all of our programs, and we have different deadlines to choose from. And then last but not least, do know that we give financial aid. We give need-based aid, academic scholarships based on your transcript, and talent awards. I'd love to talk with you more afterwards. Feel free to let me know in the chat if you have any additional questions about Redlands, admissions, financial aid, or the STEM programs that we have on our campus.
Awesome, thank you so much. If you have any questions for the University of Redlands, please put it in the Q&A. Next up, we have Gonzaga University.
Welcome. Let me share my screen here. Here we go. All right. Can you see this okay?
You are good to go.
Perfect. Thank you. My name is Aaron Danowski. I'm an admission counselor at Gonzaga University. We're a medium-sized liberal arts Catholic university in Spokane, Washington. It's the second largest city in Washington state. Our campus is located about half a mile from downtown along the Spokane River. We have about 5,000 undergraduate students, and our students get to enjoy everything up on our 152-acre campus and also have access to a nice medium-sized city and tons of different things to do in the Pacific Northwest. So about 4,800 students, like I said, that means about 1,300 students every entering class. We have a really strong retention rate, over 92%. When there's not a pandemic going on, that number is even higher, 94, 95%. Our four-year graduation rate is the highest in Washington state. So 76% of students graduate in 4 years. You are always able to get into the classes you need. You have an advisor that you meet with every year, and they really help make sure that we're respecting your time and making sure you get through on time. Our success rate, so 96% of our students in the first year or in the first 6 months after graduation had a full-time job, doing master's or PhD programs, or we're doing long-term service. So really strong outcomes numbers. And then the learning environment that we offer is really phenomenal. So the average class size is 23. 100% of your classes are taught by faculty and not TAs. And we were rated the 13th best institution in the nation for teaching undergraduate students this year. Not only are we a phenomenal institution across the board, we have 75 academic majors, but we have a really great array of offerings in the STEM field. So whether you're in the arts and sciences, College of Arts and Sciences and studying biochemistry or biology or environmental science, math or physics, we have a top 10% in the nation engineering program with 6 majors in it. We also have a phenomenal nursing and human physiology tracks as well. One of the things that we really prioritize in all of these areas is experiential learning. So the majority of our biology students will complete paid research over the summer before they at some point before they graduate from college. Since we're an undergraduate focused university, we are focused on providing opportunities for students, undergrads. You're not competing with master's and PhD students to get access to faculty labs. And so that really allows allows a lot of students to be able to develop, whether they're doing research or pursuing their interests more in depth with professors. That is always awesome. Our engineering students complete a senior design project, working for big companies like Boeing and Amazon and all sorts of companies. You can check out a brochure on our website if you look up Gonzaga Senior Design Projects and see sort of the things that students get to do. And our nursing program has 100% first-time pass through the NCLEX exams. It's a really great program. We also have human physiology, which allows students to do a deep dive into the human body. And those students get to benefit. They're in the same building as our partnership with the University of Washington School of Medicine. So we have current medical students being taught on our campus, some by Gonzaga professors. And so you have that benefit of having professors who are teaching you and current medical students and who can help illuminate what the path looks like to get from here to postgraduate work in those programs. Our community is what really makes us unique. Beyond who we are as a medium-sized university, we have 38 different faiths in our student body. As a Catholic school, you are not required to go to Mass. About 40% of our students are Catholic, about 40% are Christian, and about 30% are none or other. And so we really encourage students to come and as they are, and we provide you an education for the mind, the body, and the spirit. 82% of our students come from over 200 miles away. We have a 2-year residency requirement. And we also have really big school spirit. Our basketball teams are well known, but we have Division I sports across the board. Tickets to the games are free. A lot of students will participate in intramurals, and there's tons of clubs and organizations to get involved with as well. Overall, we pride ourselves on challenging our students, but also making sure that you feel welcomed and supported, no matter how you identify or where you're coming from. So we have tons of different resources on campus to make sure you feel supported. If any of that sounds interesting to you, we'd love to have you apply. Our application deadline is December 1st. We only have one deadline. There's no early action or early decision. We are a common application school. And then there is direct admission into nursing and engineering. All the rest of our programs you're admitted to the university overall, and it is relatively easy to switch back and forth into different majors. We have tons of different study abroad options. You can major, minor. So really hone in on exactly what you're looking for. But if you're interested in nursing or engineering, we encourage you to indicate those as your top preference. We are test optional, so if you want to submit a test score, that's great, but if you don't, the only difference on our side is we'll increase the weight we give to your GPA, the strength of your schedule, and your writing. We have financial aid available to all of our students. You're automatically considered for merit scholarships between $14,000 and $25,000, and overall, 98% of our students receive merit aid. We also have extra scholarships you can apply to by January 1st, and we'd love for you to apply. So I'm going to leave my contact information up here on the screen for just a second, and I'll also post it in the chat. Really appreciate you guys coming today, and I will look forward to answering any questions.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for Gonzaga University, please put it in the Q&A. Next up, we have St. Mary's College of California.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Jenna Sherino. I serve as the Associate Director of Admissions for St. Mary's College of California. We're located in the Bay Area, so Northern California, just outside of San Francisco, about 35 minutes directly east of the city, right in the heart of the East Bay. It's an absolutely beautiful spot if you're able to come and check out campus. We do offer tours daily, Monday through Saturday. Our undergraduate student population encompasses about 2,300 undergraduate students. All of our undergraduate students experience no larger than 19 students in a class, which is very indicative of a liberal arts experience. We also focus on liberal arts and sciences. So this being a STEM featured fair, I definitely want to showcase our STEM programs and opportunities for science programs. Also to showcase our campus, we are a Catholic Lasallian college. Our Lasallian background was derived from the work of Jean-Baptiste de LaSalle, who gave service to education. We have an incredibly diverse campus in every single way, spiritually, demographically, culturally. About 52% of our students identify as a religion other than Catholic. Over a third of our students are the first in their family to attend college, and 57%, almost 60% of our student population identifies as a student of color, as BIPOC or multicultural. And notably, we compete in the West Coast Conference, which encompasses about 16 Division I men's and women's sports. So we compete at the highest level across many of our NCAA rival schools. We have 43 different academic majors across our School of Science, the School of Liberal Arts, and the School of Economics and Business Administration. I do want to point out that we offer all of the applied and general biology, chemistry, and science majors, so biology, biochemistry, chemistry, mathematics, physics. This includes environmental sciences, environmental studies, and our newest program in the School of Science, we're thrilled to launch. We actually have a robust computer science major, a fully functioning, fully funded computer science major that we'll be launching and beginning for students to pursue degrees in this fall of 2022. Notably in our School of Science, for any students that are considering pre-med or going on to medical school after graduation, between the last 3 years, our average percentage acceptance immediately upon graduation to St. Mary's for acceptance to medical school has averaged between 65 to 75%. So our graduates doing the research that they're doing, working with their professors in state-of-the-art lab settings, definitely makes our applicants highly competitive in terms of STEM. Also wanted to point out our new data science program too. Data science actually is our newest major in the School of Economics and Business Administration, fully available to students to pursue a major or minor and Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science degree in data science. Notably at St. Mary's, we receive a $2.7 million grant each year from the National Science Foundation to fund student faculty published research. I'll post the link to our website for the summer science program after my presentation, but I definitely can't stress enough the incredible opportunities that undergraduate students have to experience funded and also published research opportunities. Our students receive about $3,000 to do fully funded research on campus in the summer, which is then published in an accredited and scientific journal with their professor who serves as their mentor throughout the duration of their research. And I will also include a really fun YouTube video that features one of our graduates and the research that she did on BPA toxicity in plastics. Notably, you actually don't have to declare your major until the end of your second year. So there is ample time to start coming in and pursuing your field, exploring your options, and we don't have any impacted programs. So none of our programs limit the number of students that are accepted per major. Two very unique academic experiences that I want to talk about briefly. Our core academic experience is collegiate seminar. It's a seminar style Socratically taught course that it allows students to experience collaboration, discussion, debate across the great books and the study of the great books. So the works of literature, philosophy, history, political theory, art and science, inclusive of the works of Socrates, of Plato, Homer, Aristotle, Machiavelli, Shakespeare, Martin Luther King, Dostoevsky, Rachel Carlson, really incredible works that have made significant moves in the way we live today in the 21st century. And as a student, you get to live these experiences and showcase them through conversation and dialogue with your peers. Also, January term is my favorite thing about St. Mary's. It's a 1-semester term that allows students a chance to take a class outside of their comfort zone, totally unrelated to their major on campus, or they can do a domestic or a study abroad experience. Our application process, we have 2 deadlines to keep in mind: early action and regular decision. You only need the submission of the common application, your high school transcript, and a letter of recommendation to apply. We are officially test optional. We do not require test scores, nor are they part of our admissions or scholarship evaluation process. We do award merit-based scholarships up to $29,000 annually. That is automatically awarded at the time of acceptance based on your GPA and academic performance in high school. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any other questions about St. Mary's. Definitely looking forward to working with you alongside your college search. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for St. Mary's College of California, please put it in the Q&A. Next up, we have California Lutheran University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nazareth. I work at California Lutheran University. I'm an admission counselor, and I also work to promote and outreach our STEM opportunities at CalLU. CalLU is located right in between LA and Santa Barbara, so beautiful Southern California. We are a small private liberal arts university. And today I have just a couple information for you. Really focused on our opportunities that we have here, specifically with STEM. I have a general slide here about some basic info about CalU. We have a little over 3,000 students. 27% of our students identify as first gen. We are a Hispanic, proudly a Hispanic serving institution since 2016. Our average class size is about 17 students per faculty member, and 53% of our students are from underrepresented backgrounds. And 97% of our graduates are either employed or in grad school within 9 months. So as I mentioned, I'm really just going to hone in on all STEM opportunities at CalU. Here are a list of all of our STEM majors at CalU, being our most popular being biology and exercise science, but we don't have any impacted courses or majors. So you won't have to worry about, having enough opportunities to get into your classes or kind of like competing for courses or things like that. And those are all taught by our faculty. There's no professors, assistants, or teachers assistants or anything like that. So it's all very personable, one-on-one, hands-on experience with our faculty at CalU. We have a brand new Swenson Science Center on campus. It actually opened in 2019, but then the pandemic happened, so then we had to go virtual. So this is the first year that students are actually in the Swenson Science Center. It has 11 teaching labs, 8 research labs, 3 floors, each floor dedicated to specific majors within STEM. The first one being the marine biology and exercise science floor, the biology floor, and the chemistry floor. So these are all brand new state-of-the-art research labs and teaching labs for our students to get that hands-on, one-on-one experience with our faculty. Because as you may know, research and working in a lab is the key to our STEM students to get them that exposure and that experience. So this Science Center has been a key aspect in a students' experiences and learning throughout their educational journey at CalU. Throughout the year, we have a program called Allies in STEM, in which we offer learning opportunities to support all students in STEM majors and classes, including supplemental instruction, mentoring, advising, and workshops. And that's offered year-round to our STEM students. Over the summer, we have full-time summer research opportunities and supported funding opportunities that are available to student researchers across all disciplines, but specifically in STEM as well. Another summer research program that we have is actually called the STEM Academy. This is to anyone who is interested in coming to CalU and is going to start CalU in the upcoming fall semesters. We have this great 2-week summer research program where you get to have some more one-on-one time with our faculty in the Swenson Science Center. You get to network, you get some career advice, resume workshops, cover letter workshops. You get to earn 3 units of college credit at the end of those 2 weeks in this summer bridge program. It's completely free for students. You get to live on campus. We will feed you. So it's all just about exposing you all to get those hands-on research opportunities in those labs to meet with our faculty. This summer, if you're interested in applying to CalU or have already applied, the Academy is running from July 10th to July 22nd. But again, it's happening every year. So every year we take in students for this amazing opportunity over the summer called the STEM Academy. All right, and that's pretty much all the information I had for you. If you have any questions specifically about STEM or any of the opportunities that I mentioned focused around STEM, please feel free to reach out at allies@callutheran.edu. If you have any questions about admissions, deadlines, the process within admissions, feel free to reach out at admissions@CalU, and we'll be happy to help you there.
Awesome, thank you so much. If you have any questions for California Lutheran University, please put it in the Q&A. Next up, we have Northern Arizona University.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Bettersworth. I'm a student recruitment coordinator with Northern Arizona University. On the screen right now, you should be seeing some contact information. Please feel free to take a quick picture of this. I'll also drop it in the chat if you would like. That way you can reach out to us at the end of the presentation here. NAU is located in Flagstaff, Arizona, which is about 2.5 hours north of Phoenix, Arizona. It is a very different type of Arizona than what you might think of when you think of traditional Phoenix and the whole valley area of Arizona at large. We are at an elevation of 7,000 feet above sea level, so we do experience all 4 seasons, including over 100 inches of snow on average every year. We are the world's first international dark sky city and home to Lowell Observatory, which is where Pluto was founded. So fun fact for you to take away for the day here. Looking at NAU at large, we were founded in 1899 with 23 students. We have grown tremendously since then. We have roughly 21,500 students that attend our Flagstaff campus. We are the smallest state school in Arizona, but considered a mid-sized university when looking across the US. As you might expect, majority of our students are coming from the state of Arizona. However, about 35% of our students are coming from all over. So we have students from all 50 states on our campus and over 70 different countries, which really creates a vibrant, diverse campus life for our students to enjoy. We are looking at the academic piece of things a little bit more today. So I wanted to take a moment to highlight some STEM colleges and share a little bit about our academics at large at NAU. And so there's a lot of numbers on this slide. I want to hone in on the fact that our average class size is 37 students. So we know the inherent value of keeping our class sizes smaller and what it means for you to not feel like you're a face within the classroom, but that you are a name, that you're interacting with your faculty members and with your peers. Our academic colleges are spread across 9 different umbrellas here, with 7 of them being where our true 6 undergraduate programs are housed, our 8th academic college being our honors college, and our 9th academic college being our graduate college, which houses 67 master's programs and 20 doctoral programs. In keeping with the STEM focus today, I want to highlight 3 of our academic colleges in particular that are more heavily STEM focused. First up, for our analytical thinkers, is our College of Engineering, Informatics, and Applied Sciences. This college would be what you're looking to study in if you're looking at physics, construction management, computing and cyber systems. These are just quick snapshots of some of the majors within this college too. I should alert you to that here. One thing that's really noteworthy about this college is that all of our engineering programs are ABET accredited, which is the highest accreditation an engineering program can receive, and oftentimes what our employers in graduate school are looking for from our students that are getting ready to leave NAU. The only exception is our brand new multidisciplinary engineering program and our software engineering program, which are just too new for accreditation purposes right now. And our 2 most popular majors from this college are civil and mechanical engineering. Continuing in that STEM vein, we have our College of the Environment, Forestry, and Natural Sciences. Again, we were the world's first international dark sky city, so astronomy is huge for our students in the Flagstaff area and at NAU in particular there. We, fun fact, are located in the largest contiguous tract of ponderosa pine forest in the world. And so we are the only school in Arizona that offers a forestry major due to our unique location. And we own about 50,000 acres of that surrounding forest there for our students to be able to conduct research in. So it really lets you have that hands-on experience that you might be looking to have for field work, lab experiences, even across multiple different departments within this college in particular here. If you're looking to go on to medical school, oftentimes our students will use our biological sciences or biomedical sciences major as their pre-med track to prep them for those future opportunities there. Our College of Health and Human Services is going to house some programs like fitness, wellness, physical education, public health, but in particular, it houses our only 2 truly competitive programs at our campus, which are dental hygiene and nursing. And so in particular, a lot of colleges or programs require that you have certain prerequisite courses to advance through. Those colleges are similar, but they do limit the number of seats available to the students each semester that are admitted into those 2 programs in particular, which is why they're more competitive in nature there. But we are proud to be graduating some of the best nurses and dental hygienists in the country through those programs. You get a lot of hands-on experience, lab experience in particular, coming out of those 2 programs overall there. I do want to take a moment to highlight our admissions requirements at NAU. When you apply as an incoming first-year student, we're not looking at all of the courses on your transcript or all the grades that you've completed, but rather what we are looking at is your letter grades that you've earned from these 14 or 16 core classes in particular here. And so what we do is we take the letter grades that you've earned from your 4 years of English, 4 years of math, 3 years of lab science, 2 years of social science, 1 which must be US or American history, 1 year of fine arts and your career and technical education, and we'll recalculate that to determine what we call an unweighted core GPA. What is optional here for students entering in the fall of 2023 in particular, so if you're a junior joining today, is that we no longer will require that you have 2 years of a same second language. If you have them, great, we'll take a look, see if it benefits you in the process there. If you don't have them, didn't do so well in them, we don't need to look at them for our admission or merit-based scholarship consideration purposes there. If you have a 2.5 or higher unweighted core GPA, and no deficiencies in those core classes there, you will be considered for admission to NAU. We are completely test score optional. We have been even pre-COVID, so we do not require submission of the ACT or SAT. And then lastly, thank you all so much. Please follow us on social media. It's going to help give you the most informed decisions for yourself there. Thank you all.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for Northern Arizona University, please put them in the Q&A. Next up, we have Marietta College.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Katie Creighton, and I'm the Director of Admission here at Marietta College. I know some of you might not have heard of Marietta, and that's okay. I'm here representing the Midwest today. We are from Southeast Ohio, right on the Ohio River and Muskingum River. So we're a small river town. Marietta, Ohio is about 15,000 people, and Marietta College serves around 1,200 undergraduate students. So definitely one of those small private liberal arts schools. Average class size is around 13, student to faculty ratio is around 10:1. So if you want that personal attention, smaller class sizes, Marietta College could be the place for you. Want to show you, let's see, there we go, what our campus looks like. So here's kind of as much of campus as we can get in one slide. So we are a 90-acre campus, and we've been around for a really long time. We're going to be celebrating our 190th birthday here pretty soon. So we have a lot of really cool history and tradition here at Marietta College. I know we are focusing on some STEM majors today, but I do want to make sure you know that we have over 50 different majors. And our most popular major of our incoming class is undecided. So if you're not quite sure what you want to do, that's okay. We can help you out. We have a great career center that will help you with career exploration, major exploration to help you find the right fit for you. So I took all of our STEM majors and kind of clumped them into a few different categories. And for a smaller liberal arts school, we do have quite a few STEM major opportunities. One being our pre-professional program. So if you have your sights set on med school, going to dentistry school, maybe attending our own physician's assistant school after your bachelor's degree, we can definitely help you out. Most of our students will major in biology, chemistry, biochemistry, or health science when pursuing a pre-professional track. But you'll have an advisor to make sure you're taking all the prerequisites you need to be successful in your next venture. The next section I want to talk about is earth, energy, and environment. And naturally, being on two different rivers in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, we have some really cool opportunities to get outside. So our environmental students are really able to take advantage of that opportunity. Anything from geology to petroleum engineering. We are the only small liberal arts school with that major. So we have students from all across the world come to Marietta specifically for petroleum engineering. Physics, minors in astronomy and energy system studies and engineering. So if you're interested in the earth, sustainability, energy, again, Marietta College could be a good fit for you. Some other sections of our STEM majors would be social sciences. And I kind of clumped everything else together, right? Computer science, actuarial science, GIS, math, neuroscience, psychology. Any of those majors we would be happy to offer. And we do have minors in cybersecurity and health communication. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention our master's programs. We're pretty much solely an undergraduate institution, but we do have 3 graduate opportunities here: athletic training, physician's assistant, like I mentioned earlier, and psychology. So we have a lot of students come to Marietta, start their bachelor's degree, and then stay at Marietta to complete that second step in their education. Pictured here is our planetarium, comfiest seats on campus. I do want to mention some of our facilities. Right here is a Rickey Science Center. Almost all of our STEM majors would be within this science center. I know I mentioned being on 2 rivers is really, really handy for our environmental students, but we also have a biology field site. And again, our athletic trainers work with all of our D3 athletic teams. I think it's important to know, I think a lot of people assume a small school, especially in a small city, means small opportunities. That's definitely not true. At Marietta, you'll have an opportunity to do field research in Costa Rica, do civic learning at the Humane Society, present at conferences, work within our local health system and do physician rounds. We do a yearly dinosaur dig out in our Utah site for our paleontology and geology students. So there's definitely some really cool opportunities to literally and figuratively get your hands dirty at Marietta College. Want to highlight some recent alums and current students who are doing some really cool things. Sarah graduated in 2015 with her degree in petroleum engineering here at Marietta and is now working with Chevron in Texas. So it's definitely a heavily male-dominated field. And so we're really proud of her for breaking down those barriers and being some good representation there. Haley Morgan is a relatively local student, getting her bachelor's of science this year in neuroscience, and she recently got into the Ohio University osteopathic medicine school. So we're really, really proud of her. She's going to be able to study medicine in her hometown. So very, very exciting. And then we have Artemy, who came to us from Russia. He'll be graduating next year. He's a computer science and information systems studies double major. And he just landed a really cool internship with Adobe. So again, further just kind of proving the point that small school does not mean small opportunities. If you have a big dream, we definitely want to make sure that we can provide that path for you. For us, we're rolling admission. So as soon as you are a senior, August 1st, that application opens and we are rolling admission throughout the rest of the year. As long as we have an application and transcripts, you're set to go and you'll hear from us really, really soon. I know some students might be close to Ohio, might be far away from Ohio, but I definitely recommend at least checking us out if you have any questions. We do have a fly-in program that will help provide some financial assistance for those traveling from a distance away. So don't let distance be a barrier. If you want to come visit campus, we'd love to have you. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for Marietta College, please put them in the Q&A. All right, my representatives, please come on back. I'd love to see your beautiful faces. I have a question for you all. Now, you all are the experts of not only your school, but also these STEM programs. So we would love to hear, what is one thing you want students to remember about your STEM program? So University of Redlands, we're just going to go in presentation order. You are first, so go for it.
Hi, everyone. So I would say with the University of Redlands, the thing I think that stands out is the opportunities for students to be involved out of the classroom. As I said, experiential-based learning is a big part of our education. So through study abroad, through the fieldwork opportunities, research opportunities on and on campus, those are things that students really take advantage of. And they're more than just a summertime activity, but they are multiple activities sprinkled out someone's 4 years, both on and off campus. So if you really want to kind of get out the four walls of the institution and really are interested in hand-based, project-based learning and experiential-based learning, please know that's a big part of our education, particularly in our STEM fields.
Awesome, thank you. Gonzaga University?
Yeah,
Oh, Aaron, I think we lost you. You froze. I think we lost Aaron, so we're gonna, oh, Aaron, can you hear us? I think Gonzaga's having some internet issues, so we'll let Aaron take care of that in just a second. We'll come on back. St. Mary's College of California.
Yeah, this is definitely not specific to St. Mary's, but since we have quite a few liberal arts colleges on today's session, I definitely want to highlight that there's always a misconception that liberal arts colleges are just that students who are interested in STEM or interested in science don't have the same opportunities as they would if they were to apply or attend a tier 1 research university. And that couldn't be further from the truth unless you're looking for something very, very specific like nursing or engineering programs. That being said, the opportunity for undergraduate student research at smaller liberal arts colleges is incredibly impressive, tremendous, ample. Faculty that are dedicated towards teaching undergraduate students want to provide opportunity for you all. And oftentimes the fact that they have earned their PhD or their postdoctoral degrees, they want to incorporate the students that they work with on board in their research. So definitely take advantage, explore, get outside your current mindset and think about what it means to attend a liberal arts college as a science major.
Thank you so much. Aaron from Gonzaga, you're back. Go for it.
Yeah, let me try this again. Can you hear me better this time?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I was going to say that the learning.
Oh no, we lost them again.
Here. I mean,
Aaron,
between our
Aaron, can you do me a favor? How about turn off your video? That might help our Wi-Fi connection. And you can just go on audio. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, I think we lost him again. All right, we'll go to California Lutheran University.
Yeah, specifically at Cal Lu, I just want to keep reiterating the STEM Academy program. It's, a 2-week summer bridge program that is offered before you even start your first year at Cal Lu. So it's a really great jumpstart program for your STEM career at Cal Lu. Gives you a nice introduction to what your STEM courses and research labs will be like with faculty that you already know before getting into your first class for the fall semester. But in general, I think at any, small liberal arts college, it's much more of a collaborative environment than it is a competitive one. You're not competing for these research opportunities with your classmates. In fact, you're oftentimes collaborating with them and working in the same projects with them. So if you're more interested in an environment where it's more of a partnership with your faculty, with your peers, then I know for sure Cal Lu is an option for you, but also, just kind of continuing what was said earlier, a small liberal arts college is definitely the place for you for your STEM journey for sure.
Awesome, thank you so much. I think Aaron got back, so Gonzaga, let's try it again. Can we hear you? Go ahead and unmute yourself. Maybe not yet. All right, Northern Arizona University.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I think similarly to what's been shared is I want to highlight research opportunities overall too. So even though we are a public university in Arizona, a lot of times even public universities highlight research opportunities for graduate level students. We have a large focus of providing those opportunities for undergraduate level students at NAU. So regardless of your major, you have an opportunity to participate in research. And that is certainly true among all of our STEM fields. So you get to partner very closely with different faculty members. You can look at our website, see the different research that they're doing, and work with several students on those projects as well. But all of your work would then culminate to a symposium where you get to present and discuss that at the very end of the year, each year that you're working on those research opportunities there. So please keep that in mind. Look for those research opportunities no matter where you're going. They really can help make you an even more competitive applicant and just enhance your experience overall when you get ready to move on. You're only with our universities for 4 short years, so make the most of all that you can during that time with us.
Awesome, thank you. Before we head to Marietta College, looks like Aaron put his answer in the chat, so I will go ahead and read it out loud. The learning environment in STEM is great at GU, small class sizes where labs are capped at 17 students and always with a professor, research opportunities for undergrads, and lots of connections. So thank you so much, Aaron. I'm sorry about the Wi-Fi connection there, but thank you for getting your point across. And we have Marietta College next.
All right, so one thing unique to Marietta is we actually have an undergraduate leadership program where it's a major. So there is a big focus about providing our students leadership opportunities within the classroom, outside of the classroom. So that's kind of just naturally ingrained to a lot of our curriculum because we want students to be comfortable and confident leaders, whatever their next step is within the STEM field, going to get their master's, their doctorate, or going right into the workforce. So I think that's definitely something that I would want to focus on at Marietta.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You heard it here, folks. We have some amazing individuals here that are complete experts of their school, but also these STEM programs. And so obviously this was a quick 45-minute session, an appetizer session, as I had prefaced. So please make sure you get their contact information and do your due diligence and ask those questions directly to them. Now, again, thank you for joining us too, my panelists and presenters. What you do is extremely important, and my participants, what you do, which is showing up here and to learn about these schools, is also extremely important. So thank you so much. After you all close out this window, a very quick 5-question survey will appear. So please make sure to give us some feedback. We really do appreciate it. And sign up for more sessions. There are some more sessions happening at later dates. So please check out the website for those. And remember, if you would like to relive the fun, a recording will be available at strivescan.com/launch. With that said, you all, again, thank you so much. And I hope you have a great night. Bye, everybody.